That's environment and energy sector. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I will start with that area. Let me locate the products in there. Okay, that's environment and green energy. Okay.
Yes.
And then here in under environment and energy, green energy, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products. And what do you call the name of yours? 1, 2,
Like
3, 4,
waste
5.
to clean energy.
What do you call it?
Waste to clean energy.
And unfortunately, I don't have that such name.
That is other that is Sparkwise Initiative is the general name, but the just you see Sparkwise Initiative.
Um, Even if did you register as under the that is the youth category? That is are you under 26?
This one is under that is youth category now, but those that are I think there are about 2 or 3 categories there.
No, there are two categories. Okay, first is that the World Summit Award. Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. Of course, we've had enough
Okay.
communication, not to waste
Okay.
time on that. I'm Amos Emmanuel, and I actually run as the UN World Summit Awards national expert for Nigeria.
Okay.
That's what I do for charity. And like I said, I am looking at the environment and green energy.
Okay.
Okay, okay. Did you say plastic to power?
Yes, plastic to
Ex
power or waste
Excellent,
waste.
excellent. Okay, great. Plastic to power, no, no, not a problem. In fact, I think first and foremost, it's good when you have a product and you give that product a name that stands out. Are you with me? So,
Okay.
why I was asking about a product, most of the time, people want to know, oh, that what is this project? What's this project? And the thing is that what title do you want to identify that particular initiative by? So, I mean, when you say plastic to power, that's fantastic, you know. And the World Summit, quite frankly, simple names go a long way to sell you.
Okay.
Aha. So like I see you say plastic to power, that is when you are giving a title to it. That title is like the name. That is what people are
Okay.
going to brand you and your product with. And it's important that just make it simple, straightforward, and catchy. And as soon as it can even be your local dialect. In
Okay.
fact, a typical Oyibo person could read a Nigerian dialect. Let him be confused. In fact, the more confused he is, the better for you.
Yes.
Because that's just the joke. He knows that you know what you are doing, and that is after your heart that you have innovated and having to give it the Christian need that kind of name. So that's a good thing. But then when you say plastic to power, you just leave it simple like that. Then the other story, Eco Heroes model for social and blah blah blah, are just not very necessary. You understand?
Okay.
All those ones can be parts of the stories you are telling when they are asking you questions because the form itself has a lot of questions. Like if I go to how you have answered, okay, they ask for name. It starts by the contact person. They want to know who is behind it, right? After that, they go to the solution data and very basic, simple, which you have done, and you provided a link to your solution. Now, this link to the solution here, please, are you with me? When they say link to solution, what we are putting here is not the application. They want to see the application. When they are, you see, but what I see here is a YouTube channel. Is that correct? Are you there? Ebenezer, are you there? You are muted. Please, let's be interactive.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Oh, did I share my screen? Oh, I wasn't sharing my screen. Okay. All right,
Yeah, I
please.
know. It's a call just came in.
Okay, okay. Let me share my screen so you can see what I mean. Because you are about the only one there, I can share your screen So it's just between both of us, because I wouldn't want to share
Okay.
your screen when people are there. Okay. So are you familiar with this?
Let me zoom it and see if I can see it better.
Can you see
Okay,
my
I can see
screen?
it now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So is this not your submission? Is this not your product?
Let me check very well. Just just scroll and be going. Let me look at it.
No, even from the name, look at the name.
Okay, plastic to power. Eco Hero model social. I don't think that this one is that my own. No.
Ah, now that means that you're not familiar with Miss Rofiat Olaleye.
That one is that my own.
Okay.
That one is not my
Now,
own.
if that is the case, now, and you said you registered it under, you applied under Environment and Green Energy, right?
I saw Nigeria. Waste to clean energy. Look at it. The 404, 40, 40. You can see 40, 40 there.
44.
40,
Waste to
40.
clean
Uh-huh.
energy. Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. Waste
Uh-huh.
to clean energy. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. Waste to clean energy. Okay, that's fine. I've just gone in there. Okay. Waste to clean energy. No problem. I
Yes.
mean, okay. The other one was just something to something. Waste to clean energy. This waste to
Uh-huh.
clean energy, should it not have like an acronym that gives it a name? Waste to clean energy sounds like, a mouthful, whatever. You understand? But then that's not even the issue.
Okay.
Let's run through your submission. Okay, they asked you,
Okay.
okay, details that's under the contact center, not a problem. Solution title here, not a problem. Now, environment and green energy, okay? Link to your home page. This is like when you say home page, that should be like where your information can be found. And then here, link to
Uh,
your solution. Excellent. And so I can see here, so this will contain your APK or thereabout. Is that right?
yeah.
Aha. So languages and what have you, blah, 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 and all that. So this is not bad at all. But please just make sure that this link works. Because
The link is working.
if it is time for people to use it and they want to download it and test, because there's no project here there's no way you win and people from all over the world do not test your product. You
Okay.
understand? They will download it, they must test it before they are now giving rating and comparing with another product in that category. So that's why sometimes when people submit, they submit very carelessly. You know,
Okay.
no matter how good your product is, if you have not submitted in a competitive manner, forget it.
Yeah.
Like look at the other product, for instance. When they said link to your solution, they are asking for this
Yeah.
about innovation, and people want to see the
Mm.
digital innovation. We don't want to see a
No.
video. You understand? A
Yeah.
video is just something to enhance or to help the assessment. To help the
Okay.
jurors, yeah, they just okay, fine. It's good to have a video, a very good one, so that they can learn what that product is doing. Because nobody will be asking you for the facts of internal data or whatever of what you have done to do your innovation. Nobody asks for it, even for me here. I will always protect anybody that wants to see, even in the local jury. Nobody will ask you how did you do this. I mean, in terms of your technical whatever, what you have used to
It's okay.
develop what you have. Nobody needs that because that is your internal property, which you need to also
Yeah.
protect. Right. But then what should be evaluated is open and must be there, and everybody should be able to use that and evaluate to know that yes, this is a good product or not. Then later on, we will see the team members. No problem. You are the only one, so that's why the name is there. If there are more, you list all the parties that the team members on that product. Then here, is your solution fully launched? Now, is it fully launched? Yes, you said yes, no problem. Now, what year did you launch your solution? Now, year 2023 is good enough to present for the award because they want to see, is it up to 2 3 years? Right. And
Okay.
aside all that, because we do not entertain half-baked products. If your product is not complete,
Okay.
please don't contest. Is the product
Okay.
functional? Is it creating
Yeah.
impact on your society? Because even no matter how good, if in your category there is another product, say from Ghana or from Kenya, but this other product no matter how good that yours is, this other one has already been impacting lives, changing society, the lifestyle or something, or the challenges in that society, this other product has been helping people. You realize that that is likely going to win more or kind of be rated more and higher than yours. So this is so just be sure that whatever you're doing here is pure competition. This is not a classroom. All right. So how would you describe your solution in 2 sentences? Are you with me? Okay.
Yes, I'm cool.
You put in there whatever it is they want to see, no problem. Then problem and context. You put it there, not issue, and all that. And you see, for what you have done is not bad because this is not too wordy and you are attending to the questions as they are being asked. Some people, they will just skip one, move to another, or just write rubbish just to show you that the product itself, no matter how good, they themselves have messed it up. This is the concern, and that was why I am having to create this opportunity to talk to you and look at them. They are not here, as if there's any special thing or as if I owe them this discussion. I don't owe them this discussion. Okay?
Yeah.
So all this solution 3 says solution and innovation. And they will ask you, how does this, then sometimes they want to know, do you have people who have done what you have done? Because to be frank with you, you don't just, when you are saying you are an innovator, your product has to have a differential. You need to stand out. Oh, like for instance, I've seen products many years over, and I'll just advise people, please just return this and keep it and probably contest in future years. You know why? You can imagine there was this product, very popular product that was so good. I saw it was so nice, well done, and they were done locally here, and they called it Akagi. You're an Igbo guy, so you should understand what that means.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, and that product was so nice, but guess what? It was a total reproduction of Facebook.
Okay.
What this gentleman or team has done is to clone and completely redevelop Facebook. Are you with me? So very nice.
Yeah.
But then, if you look at the entire thing, it's so nice. The next is that, okay, like the question here says, who else is addressing the same problem? Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Who are your competitors? Because if you don't know what your competition is doing, how would you want to stand out?
Yeah.
So, and they just carefully know that yes, Facebook is there. What they have done is to do what Facebook has done. But guess what? For you to say you have innovated, something has to stand you out.
It's true.
To be frank with you, and this is even an opportunity that because of that additional thing, Facebook might even be interested in buying you up. That's exactly how these companies grow.
It's true.
They'll just buy you up. I have a particular product that is also the same thing I was going to share with him if he was here, because he has represented that product many years. And even up till now, I've not seen the change. You understand? So that's just it. Now, how does your solution stand out? Which is the same thing we are talking about. So you need to carefully, I'm sure you still have access to this, your application. So
I have access, but I cannot edit it yet.
No, I'm just saying it. And I give you a letter, I told you what to do in case any one of you have that challenge. I actually practically told you what to do. It's not for me here. The WSA office in Austria will be willing and ready to take any message in case you have any difficulty getting back to your product to perfect, because you have every right to perfect your product between now and August or whatever dates I say I finalize Nigeria. The day I say this is the end for this category for the country, at that point, you will not have any opportunity because I would have picked the winner in that category. So that is the thing. So, but then about now, the essence of this meeting was just to share. What did I say? If you have any challenge, if you have any question, you can just ask and we can just generally speak about this, because if you are contesting, I hate to see junks. That so many junks in this place, so many. Like the last one I opened and shared with you, that first problem was in itself, that was a disqualification because you can't present that. The product that should contest that you want to represent Nigeria has to have all the basic facts. You understand? So
Yes.
this is how it is. Some people think we are joking here. No, over 185 countries are doing the same thing, and we run this, have done this for almost 16, 17 years. And this is
Wow.
charity for me. Nobody pays me a dime for this in this country.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so the next is 4. What is the impact, success metrics, and finances? And you need to carefully look at your letters. Carefully look at your
Yeah,
letters. It has to make meaning. It has to reflect what it is. You understand? And that's it. Then, how has your solution changed users' lives? What we're just talking about now. You know, if
yes.
you don't have that key differential, how would you want to make difference? You understand? Where is it?
Yeah.
You need to be able to. In fact, these are based on these questions should even form your presentation video. It totally simplifies anybody. In fact, like for instance, I'm on the grand jury, but when it's time for all these things and when the deadline comes, I don't mark Nigerian products. I must mark other countries. I do not have a right to mark my own country. And no national expert has the right to do so. So this is the way it is.
Okay.
So this is the only time I have an opportunity of speaking with anybody who is applying. All right.
But in this case, can I put maybe a link to videos in this write-up or until the end where they will say put your video or something?
No, no. Nobody wants to watch too many videos because don't forget that,
Oh,
when they are
okay.
marking, nobody has all that time. When we are marking,
Okay.
eventually we're still going to have almost 500 products all over the world. Almost
Wow.
500. It can be tedious. When we are marking, we are not interested. We don't want to waste any time. We want one single video, one single presentation video that speaks about what you have done. And if one
Okay.
has watched and listened to a video, you realize that means if I go into the application, I will spend less time. That's
Okay.
it. That's the advantage.
Yeah.
That's the advantage. All right. So you can go on, go on, go on, go on. We say, how do you sustain your business financially? You understand? As an African that you are, a Nigerian for that matter, present your case
Yeah.
as it is. You understand?
Yeah.
Nobody challenges you. You're on top of this. You're on top of this. Even for me, I would say no. I would rather use your information, look at the environment, and of course, kind of expatiate this at my expert level discussion, especially when your product is being nominated and so on. So the other, we have the team, like you have there now, you need to mention who is working on this solution. So you need to confirm that. Of course, if you have a team, it's important you share your team because a product with a team is far better than a product with one human being. Please take
It's
note.
true.
Aha.
Yeah.
So a product with a team involved is far better than a product with just one man. That's almost like a one-man show. And so
It's
much
true.
will be giving rise to additional questions, which you need to be familiar with. And the other, your technology and SDGs. They say, which digital technologies does your solution use? You understand? So tell us more about how you are developing, you understand, the technologies
Okay.
selected. You have the right to say anything that you want. We're not going to delve into what you have mentioned here. It's your take. Then evaluation and additional materials. Take note, we started by them knowing what your access website or access detail is as a company or corporate. And next was that we started by also seeing the URL to the product. Please take note, not to a video of the product.
Okay.
What you are applying to share to share a product, a digital solution, not a story of a digital solution. Nobody wants to hear the story. As in, if you have a story and I've not seen the product, that's a disqualification. In fact, I've seen
But
your
what of if a
video.
video that shows the product?
Okay, go ahead.
I say, if what if it's a video that shows the product and how it's being used? Is it okay?
Please take note. There are two things involved. I said we saw a place where the link to the product is more important. And please take note, when you are registering, we offered you a product number, not a presentation number. So we want to see the product. And the product has to be through a URL, like you have, like you have shown me your case now. An APK is a product where you can download and run. Is that not? Hello?
Yeah, it is.
It is. So that is the product. That means you already have the product. So that is good. But I'm saying now that you also should have a presentation video, which is what the next question here says. It says, please, a link to a video showcasing your solution. Showcasing your solution. This particularly helps anybody that's evaluating your product, like a juror.
Okay.
He does not know you. He does not need to talk to you. He does not even need to see you. But your presentation goes a long way to sell what you have produced, which the man has in front of him, either via a website, web page somewhere link, or via an APK that he has downloaded to test. That's all. Okay. So it's such a very straightforward thing. So this video right now, you need to look at it. You need to look at it very well, that it sincerely, qualitatively depicts and compel somebody evaluating to say something, to want to like your product, to want to comment on it. Please, these are the goals, and these are the essence of this meeting. Now, uploaded additional files. Now, fine, good. Any additional banner, images, it could be PDF, it could be additional video. You understand? Any additional information may help. And I love that you already have some things and so on, which you can upload at will. So what's the big deal? But to be frank with you, I can share with you some submissions here. Maybe those people are not ready. They just came register, and maybe they are still working on the product, or maybe they are still tweaking something and they wait until maybe deadline, they are now coming to perfect. Which, like I said, when you are feeling, do not say you are done. You can always return to modify, to change, to improve before the deadline. I think if this help you, let me hear any other questions that you may have, or what questions did you have when you were applying, or what other questions you may have on this product. Like for instance, in if you saw also follow up in the letter, by our timeline, by the end of this month on the 30th, we'll be having a virtual pitch. So that means that in each category, we will need a winner, and only a winner we can now nominate to the main database, the competition. We are not in the competition database yet. Okay. The competition database is a filtering of all national winners. So as the national expert, based on who wins in each category, I will now nominate such a winner, and he's the person that will represent the country in that category. There are a maximum of 8 categories plus 9, plus the 9th one being the youth category for all people who are underage, under 26 years old, and they have their own category. So those ones does not even require that I nominate. They will automatically go to their database, and they have their own evaluation system separately, and that is combined with the European Youth Awards directly. So, but the senior category, like these particular ones, a national expert will evaluate them, and from each category, only one person can possibly win. And from each country, you can only nominate one. So that product that is winning just have to be an outstanding product. So if you win as a winner in environment and green energy, in environment and green energy, or green energy and environment category, you are termed a WSA national nominee. So all national nominees from each country, if we have all the 8 categories, good products, that means that I will be presenting 8 products from the country. No country can present more than 8 products.
Okay.
from the various categories. And when they are marking at the global, they are marking only the 888 from over 100, 100 and something for with other countries. And these are so the products will be so many. So that's what I'm saying now, that if your product doesn't just stand out and compel jurors to look at it, nobody will want to look at it a second time, you know?
It's true.
Right. So this is just the general idea. If you have any other information to ask about.
Okay, yeah, thank you, sir, for the clarity and for the detailed explanation. Yeah, I appreciate. The only maybe some clarification that we need or other things I will need to kind of more explanation is in the first place, since I have already kind of clicked the submission button, I don't know if I can still get maybe a link or any reversal for me
No.
to kind of re-edit.
Did you receive my mails?
I received your mail. That's what you wrote. If we can send a message to, is it some team so that they can look into it, something of that nature, right?
That's all. That's all you do. If you have any, like I said, if you have any challenge getting,
Okay.
because like I say now, you are free to
Uh,
get back to your application to fine tune, to improve. Like I told you, you have all the time. It's your rights. And if in case you have that difficulty, like I shared in my mail, I gave you an email
okay.
address to write and copy me if I added two of my
Okay.
emails, and that email will be attended to within 24, at most within 48 hours.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Because
There's no problem.
Austria is just same time as Nigeria. So, and the team there, they don't joke. They attend to the rest of the world, and you'll be surprised. You'll get attention in no time.
Okay.
Just express that you're having difficulty going back to complete your application. That's all.
Okay. Okay. There's no problem. That is number one. Yeah. Thank you. Then that of the final pension for that of Nigeria to select somebody that is going to represent in one in each category, each of the eight categories. That date, which is 30th, I'm having a little kind of engagement. I don't know how, I'm just kind of saying how it possible is going to be because we have one kind of graduation program, which I'm part of the team on that 30th, and we'll be leaving, we're going to Lagos around 10 o'clock. And when we going because I'm residing in Odeda Biokuta now. So when we'll be reaching there, we'll be around that kind 2, 3, 4. I know activities. I don't know how it will be concerning the timing if it's already fixed, so that I will know whether I will see if I will choose maybe a letter or maybe to be the last person that will pitch, or if it
Mm.
cannot be changed again, so that I
Mm.
will plan myself so that if I get there by 2 or this when I finish, if there is a maybe it's from 2 to 4, maybe if I will be the last that I will pitch around that kind 3:30 or thereabout. So I
Yes.
don't know.
Well, based on what I do, we also have a timeline here. Was that
Yes.
as at the end of June, this that I'm planning for July was supposed to have been done since June.
Okay.
Yeah, was supposed to have been done since June because we are trying to ensure that we can confirm what we have, because if we do not tidy up some of those things early, the experience we got some past years may not allow us to really be able to reach out to the opportunities to really get good products. And we really will need to have a good products represent the country. Now, first is that the rule that they gave to everybody was that if I have a pitch, for instance, if I have a pitch, for instance, by the end of this month, it does not mean that that is the end, because by our timeline, we still have time even up till the end of August. But what am I trying to do here? What I'm trying to do here is to try and see how I can separate the grains from the chaff.
Okay.
You understand? You see, in Africa, you may have 100 applications, and be frank with you, only 2 or 3 may be the things you want to consider.
It's true.
This is the bitter truth. People just come there. In fact, I can read somebody's application here. You just come and apply and say, I need money. As if I may. No, every story and everything has been gathered. God knows how you got to the link to the place. And you come in there and say, please, I just need a loan. As if that is the essence here. Your handwork, your product is what takes you to your next opportunity. We don't preach money here. In fact, if you look at the global records of some previous winners, I don't know if you can see my backdrop here. I have like two layers. I have like two layers. This layer is competition or the people who contested in 2018. This other layer are the people who contested in 2019. And you realize that the likes of people like Olajide, Eze Okoye, Chima, Aisha Rahim, she's doing great in the UK now, and a whole lot. Then you have Taiwo Bunde. You know, there are companies, farms to whatever. And then we have Afrimat, we have you have Touch, Campus Touch also. Then you now have Check It Up. You have Taps. Check It Up is another beautiful guy managing counterfeited products all over the world right now. That's check it. Then you have SecPay, you have Ice for 360, you have Femi Tachi, we have Carrot NG, Tuteria. I'm sure you'll be familiar with the same Tuteria. Nigeria Parliament. Carrot NG was the winner here for Nigeria in 2018. You know? And Check It Up was the winner here in 2019. He was celebrated in Vienna. He was celebrated in Portugal. And past years, just like that.
Is it the winner in Nigeria or?
Come again?
Is it those one that is it the winner in Nigeria here or in Africa?
They are Nigerians. They are Nigerians. That's global winners. You know, it's not that you are winning for Africa. It's a global win. But this is a global
win globally.
Yeah, it's a global win. And of course, like I said, a particular country will invite all winners to be celebrated in their country. Like last year was celebrated. No, this year, it was earlier this year. Winners of last year were celebrated in Hyderabad in India earlier this year. Last year, the city of Chile hosted the winners, and the year before last, Mexico hosted winners. So
that's 8 of them.
No. The winner, only one person won in each of those, like I said. But then from the country, guess what? From the country, each of them were winners in each of the categories. Like Afrimat won in the business and commerce category. Chima won in the culture and tourism category. Then in this your category, that's where Aisha Rahim won under green energy, environment and green energy, and so on. Then Check It Up won under medical. If you Google Check It Up, he won under medical. Then Tuteria is education. He won under education. Aisha, Olubenga Ajala is Niger Parliament. That's open government and citizen engagements. Open government and citizens engagements. Then you also have Carrot won under business and commerce. That is the estates management and product. He calls the carrot.ng, and you have the health and well-being by Ogechukwu Zegbu of Ice Fair 360, and of course SecPay by Chibueze Okpata. So that was under inclusion and empowerment.
Yeah, I saw many names in the platform there for Nigeria, many youth names, and I recognize about 3 or 4 of them as they are one of my colleagues. I don't know whether they are maybe 2023 or 2024, like Ebola Tife and the Obio or Jennifer.
No, those ones are not winners. All right, this is what you mean. Okay, let me share that page. I understand what you mean. Yes, that's a good question. Let me share that page for your better understanding. Okay, just like I am the that's Nigeria. I
Okay, they
think
are
that
ambassadors or what?
yeah, excellent. That's it. That's it. Yeah. So this is the page that you are talking about,
Okay.
right? This is the page that you are talking about,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Right. So
Yes.
yes, you see, it's not funny.
Okay. Yes.
Like I said, this is voluntary. I've been doing this for almost 16 years, 17 years, you know?
Wow.
And the only way we feel we want to expand across the 36 states is for the
Mm.
UN World Summit Award to approve for me ambassadors in
Okay.
each state. But the planning that was my goal, that's my idea. But you see, at the end of the day, it's not working out because most of these guys, for some reason,
Mm.
it's not really working out for what I want to see. Okay,
They don't
so
have chance now.
yeah, everybody like for the kind of thing I offer and do because this work has it's a lot. Look at what I'm doing right now. I had to leave my code to come and do this.
Eh,
You understand? Not too many people have
Yeah.
that time, and frankly, the kind of architecture that I want done, in fact, I had to like build a different thing to achieve that going right now. But then some very, very fantastic people there. Bolu Timbulu. Excellent.
It's a member. Yeah.
In fact, in my group,
And
but I'll share the WhatsApp group so that some of you guys can also join. She at the point, they had a reign where she was the head of house. Because the what I run, the Foundation Programmers Foundation runs an incubation called Innovation Bed, incubation.
okay.
So this is it's like it's an ecosystem of its own, that kind of a thing. So I think generally, like for instance, particularly for today's meeting, I'm very disappointed, because this was just something I've offered to people, and you can imagine, and I only find people here. When I see this, it tells me, and I can see so many wishy-washy applications, so many. But
Maybe
then
they
the
are not serious.
disappointment will just be that end of day, you have so many products and nothing. Oh,
It's true.
after, in fact, quite frankly, of all these products, I might end up not even being able to nominate one single product for Nigeria because I would obviously not
Ah,
nominate a product that doesn't make sense.
ah.
And for them to now freely come listen to me, ask all questions, they will not be here. You can imagine. And I mean, if I check my database of registrants by last night, I have more than 10 registrations. So,
Let's see.
and here you are at the first minute on the meeting call. And okay, here are all the others. Okay, this is my son here. He actually
Okay.
runs the Programmers Foundation and the other stuff. And we got these young people across
This
Nigeria.
Jennifer.
Yeah, and then here are winners. They also flashed some of the winners in the past year.
Okay.
What's his name? Fauzuddin won from Zamfara State. Skooks won in education
Okay.
from Lagos State. Waste to computer aided days, that's Zero. She won from Abia,
Oh,
and many. They were celebrated. In fact, two were celebrated in Mexico some 2 years ago, and so on. So
wow. You went there.
Lend an Arm, Follow the Money, Labor Hack. There were quite a lot. Natal, there's so many. So people just a lot of innovation that we have had. If you look at our track record, it's very good for Africa. But then is government understanding that they need to assist these people and so on and
That's
so
the
forth.
thing.
If you know
That's
budget,
the
this is budget here. If you know budget,
yeah.
and
Okay.
guy is doing pretty very well now, very, very well. And for
Mhm.
me, I feel happy. Oh, look at this. This product was very good to be allocated, I mean, to be taken over by government some years back. The Nigerian police
Okay.
played politics with it. Government never wanted to do anything with it. And this product was
Yes.
good enough to like even help Nigeria in this insecurity issue that we did. And this product almost is just like that without our usage. And this was by the Osun State government, the former Minister of Interior, General Farebeshola, and he was there to pick his award in Sri Lanka. He won this when he was still governor in Osun State. And this is the product of Uchechi Iweala, the son of the current Director General of the World Trade Organization, Dr. Okonjo Iweala, in fact, has Transparent Nigeria and Opoimo. Both these two products were celebrated same year, same time in Sri Lanka. And of course, this the governor had his delegation for this award at that time. So that's the beauty about the World Summit. And I just do it as a side hobby, and gladdens my heart for people to want to innovate. Most people and many young people today are just I don't know. I'll just give it to them.
The thing that is demoralizing them is they think that maybe after the stress and effort of innovation, they are not going to be supported to expand or
You
grow.
don't need it. I'm an innovator myself. I don't have government, for instance. I don't know who is there. There's none. As an innovator, you don't know the kind of powers you have. You don't have the kind of assurances that you have. It's in your head.
It's true.
It's in your head. That's what protects you. That's the power of the innovator. You are so independent.
Yes.
You don't follow the noise. You follow the money on your walk.
It's true.
All the best. All the best. I think we've had some time together. So
okay.
I'll thank you. And if you do not have any other question.
I think based on the experience on the maybe past winners and those that have already showcased their projects and the one you have already examined and marked, like my project now that is more of innovating with students and creating some innovative products that students use in school, like a solar light or fan, and the community members use. I don't know. What do you have to say about it? Is there any way it can be refined?
At this time, I've not assessed any product. It's not even the time for the assessment yet. At this point, I've not even started assessing products at all. And what I just believe is that you know what you're doing. Are you with me? And of course, innovation doesn't require a classroom. It's something you do after your passion. It's actually what you do after the insights that is given to you based on your R&D. So you are the best with that idea. Not even an external person. The best I can involve is to tell you some of the side things, especially with the awards. How do you do? What do you need to do? But I will obviously not teach you how to change. I can't even afford to tell you what to change in your product because you are the rider. You understand? So, but then, based on the content of what you do, I just believe, like I say, it should just be that product should be what should drive you, what should drive, even promote you, not you promoting the product. If it's so good, it will be, there will be, like for instance, I've been supporting the Nigerian capital market for almost 30 years now. Yes.
Okay.
I support the capital market in Ghana, support capital market here in Nigeria, and the product is what people know. Who am I? I don't need to know anybody. I don't need to know.
Yeah.
So I don't even need the influence of anybody. I don't even want to know them.
Okay.
So that's just it. That product should just stand you out.
Okay.
If it carries your name, you know that yes, it's carrying your name well, and you are seeing the value and the essence of it. So when you even take it to competition, you also stand out. I don't need to know anybody for any benefits. Like what I do right now, I can't see even a government quarter or sector doing what I'm doing for this country with the level of consistency for years. Instead, if they know and they want to collaborate, what they want to do is to want to know me, get to join me for me to join their propaganda, and that would defeat my dream. And I don't want it. I don't. They don't even have what attracts me. What they have does not attract me, unfortunately. So I don't do government propaganda at all.
I understand.
So thank you so
Okay,
very
sir.
much, Ebenezer. Appreciate. And I'm sure sometime before the event, if it is possible for a recall, we may be able to meet with the others. But like I say, it was just out of my volition. I feel I should do this. I didn't even know today was going to be a holiday anyway, because that's my own. I don't care. All the best. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Appreciate.
That's right.
Yeah, God bless you for your efforts. Yeah, bye.